Hey guys, it's me David and welcome back to another LEGO Star Wars set review. Guys, we have the Resistance Y-Wing Starfighter, number 75249, ages 8 plus, and has 578 pieces. Has a retail price of $70 US, so it's kind of on the expensive side. Something else I noted about this set is that it's, if you can't tell by me holding the box right now, it's kind of small for some reason, even though I believe the Starfighter itself here is about the same size as the previous iterations of the Y-Wing, so maybe LEGO's just trying to save space with a smaller box, which, you know, is better for the environment. But just thought I'd mention that. Here's the back of the box. Some cool notes is, this is the only set that actually comes with this new character. I believe her name is Zori Bliss. I think that's how you pronounce it. Might be pronouncing it wrong. And I believe this is also the only set that you get Poe Dameron in. So you're getting some exclusive minifigures, and new minifigures actually with this set as well. I believe this Astromech droid that's teal colored is also new. And we also get Dio here also in the Millennium Falcon. So I believe this is the only other set that he comes in. So I believe, based off what I've seen on the fan community, that this is kind of like the Y-Wing. I feel like everybody has enjoyed this design. Everybody likes this red and white look. I personally actually like it. I might actually end up picking a couple more up once they maybe go down in price or something like that. So yeah. I also want to thank LEGO for actually providing this set for review. They're not paying me or anything like that. They did just provide it. So this is exciting, guys. Let's open this thing up. Oh, it's got the fancy bombing feature. It has the little twisty mechanism on the back, so that'll be fun. We'll check that out when we go on the in-depth. Alrighty, let's see here. What do you have in here? Looks like just 4 bags. We do have some stickers. I wouldn't say, it's not a ton. It's like maybe 12 stickers. And then a pretty big instruction booklet, but it's actually very thin, so it doesn't look like a super, not a ton of pieces here. It doesn't look super hard. Again, it's hard to justify that the $70 price. I'll have to build the set first before I make up a final decision on that. But without you guys, we'll jump into the time lapse, and then we'll go into in-depth on whether, or the details about the set and all of that. And then we'll go to the final thoughts, where I will give my final opinion on this. So without ado, let's get building right now, guys. All right, guys, jumping into the in-depth of the Resistance Y-Wing. Of course, starting with the minifigures. We have Poe Dameron here, rocking his like almost Indiana Jones type of look. Definitely all new and looks really good on him. Next is the new character Zori Bliss. She looks to be a bounty hunter. We don't really know much about her character as of this video. She doesn't have any type of head. It's all just a black head. But her helmet is overmolded with black as well, which is interesting. Moving on, we have Dio, D-O. He's the new droid for Episode 9, Rise of Skywalker. Then we have a normal snowtrooper, First Order snowtrooper, which is the exact same we've gotten before, just with a white cape. Next is the new Teal Astromech droid, which looks really good in that color, gotta say. This is a very, very, very nice print. Moving on to the actual Y-Wing now, you'll see that it looks very sleek, actually. It's a good-looking design. I personally really like it. You'll see how the engines are designed, all using Technic rods and such. Here it is compared to a minifigure. You can install the Astromech droid here on this middle part, just as you have with X-Wings and previous Y-Wings. There's also a rotating turret here. It's kind of small. It can break off, but it's a pretty decent one. It looks nice, and it rotates a full 360 degrees. You'll see here in the front cockpit area, there's actually this printed slope piece with a control panel. Apparently that's from Ninjago. I'm not sure if that is or not. That's what I heard. But you'll see that you can put one minifigure or any of the minifigures you get inside that cockpit. You'll also see that there's a full set of landing gear on the bottom. It's 3 little feet, if you will, that hold up the Y-Wing pretty well, actually. It's very sturdy from what it seems like. Again, just taking a look at the detail, you can see again all that technical work, and there actually is some greebling or Lego detail on top of the Y-wing that looks fairly well done. Actually, it looks really good with the white and red colors. There are some stickers there. Moving on to the main feature is actually the bombing feature of the Y-wing. It is a bomber, and you'll see that with a Technic mechanism, you can just there's 3 little bombs that you get in the set, and you can just twist it on the back here with that little gear piece and drop all the bombs. The second feature is that there is 2 spring-loaded missiles that you just kind of hit on the backside, and they, of course, launch. Looks okay. I'm not a big fan of the spring-loaded missiles. Checking out those booster engines, very good detail. Just want to show you guys some last little looks at it, and then you can see some stickers on the engine there too as well, kind of adding to the detail. I think the stickers are justified in this set, but overall it looks really well done. Okay, guys, so we took the end depth, and as you can see, this is a pretty solid Y-wing. I enjoyed building it. I actually think it's a very refreshed design with the white and red colors with the gray. I actually think it looks really good. It's a good size, actually. Looks really sleek. It looks like a more modern-esque version of the Y-wing, so maybe in The Rise of Skywalker, this is like the newer version, like the actual, not like scrapped out version. Because the original Y-wing, if you look at the Clone Wars show, used to be a lot more bulky and used to be a lot more fuller, but this is like, going into the Rebellion and that whole, the original trilogy, the Y-wings are actually just scrapped down versions of the ones from the Clone Wars, and then now we have the Resistance or the sequel trilogy version of the Y-wing here, and it seems to be like they just kept with that design but made it sleek again and newer. And I actually really like that. Actually, it looks good. It feels refreshed and refined from the original, Rebellion-esque version of the Y-wing. So, is this worth $70? No. I'll be honest. I would say this is definitely a $50 set. I literally built this in like 45 minutes, which is like no time. For me, especially, like 45 minutes is like nothing compared to like all the builds that I've built over the years. This is a pretty easy set, and for $70, I feel like it should be a little more substantial. The build was very comparable to the Mandalorian ATST, and that whole set is actually about the same piece count, and minifigures are just as rare and new in that set, so it doesn't really make much sense why this set is $70. There's no big pieces or anything really special about this set other than, the one new character we have here, the really new character, which is Zori Bliss. Other than her, there's really nothing crazy about this set. It looks great. Don't get me wrong. This is a good set, good minifigures, but I don't think the $70 is quite worth it. I've already been told that Walmart has this on sale for like $60 or something, and I'd say if you can get anywhere between $10 to $20 off this set, it'll definitely be worth it. $70 just doesn't seem right for this set. Kylo Ren shuttle, yes, that was a little bit more expensive, but there was more unique figures and the set felt more substantial. Same with the Millennium Falcon. And then really it's just when you compare this set to the ATST Mandalorian set, that seems like a far greater value because you're getting about the same amount of pieces, same amount of exclusive minifigures, yet it's $20 less. So if you had, $50 to $70, I would point you more to the Mandalorian ATST than I rather the Y-wing here. But don't get me wrong, once this set is on sale or a lower price, I absolutely do recommend this set. It is a very, very nice set. It has great functions. I love the bombing feature and all that. Of course, you have your flick fire missiles, not flick fire, the spring-loaded missiles. I missed the flick fire actually, but I do like the bombing feature. That's a fun thing that I feel like everybody would enjoy. But yeah, literally the only crazy thing about this set, in terms of new pieces and stuff, is just the unique new printed windshield piece up here. But other than that, everything else is pretty normal for this set. Also, I have my other Y-wing right here, and it's about the same size. This one actually might be a little more slimmer or sleeker, I would say, but it's still using about the same amount of pieces. I personally like the look of this one. I think it looks nice. It's a pretty sturdy set and all of that. So I'd say get this, but once it's a little bit less. I don't think that that original retail price of $70 is quite worth it for this set, unless you really want these specific characters right here, which, don't get me wrong, Poe's new version looks great. So, I mean, Lego kind of does this, especially with the new releases of the movies, is they get all of your main characters like Poe, Rey, Finn. They're all in separate sets, so that way you have to buy all the sets to basically complete the trio, which, you know, that's been going on for years, so nothing new with that. But I would have to say, wait for this to go on sale, and it seems like it's already going on sale. Here it is, October 2019, and literally not even like 2 days after Triple Force Friday, we're seeing sales on these sets. So it's not going to be long for you to get a discount on this set. So I'd say definitely wait for it to go anywhere between the $60 to $50 range for this is probably much better for what you're getting. But yeah, that's going to be it, guys. Definitely recommend it. Just wait for it to go down in price a little bit. Overall, great set. Hope you guys have a great, wonderful day. Don't forget to check out all my other LEGO Star Wars set reviews and also my Mandalorian mock that I've been working on, so definitely check that out as well. Hope you guys have a great, wonderful day. Bye-bye.